Rage against the Tories and the cost of living crisis has filled the streets of London today. Tens of thousands of trade unionists, anti-racist activists, climate campaigners, and many other people are saying enough is enough. They want to get rid of Boris Johnson, they want the Tories out, and they want an alternative to this profit-first system. But today it can't just be a one-time thing. It's got to be the start of a much bigger resistance. That's why the rail strikes on Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday are so important. Let's go talk to some trade unionists and see what they think about where next. Do you want to say who you are and why you're marching?
Okay, so I'm Michael Hancock. I'm a member of Unison. I've come down from Lincolnshire today. I'm marching because we need better pay and conditions. It ain't going to come from Parliament. It's going to come from the working class, the grassroots and the trade unions. And basically we're here to ramp up some support, get our members rallied up, take it home, use it as campaigning material, build up for the strike action. That's inevitable because the bosses ain't going to give us a pay rise. They're going to offer us like measly 2% probably. It's going to get declined, and we need to ballot for strike action and build that campaign because it's been too long since it's been a good campaign, especially in Unison. For strike action, it's always been half-hearted approach of, oh, I'll send an email, but it's not proper organising. We need to end the servicing of union members and start organising in the workplace and out on the streets.
And will you be supporting the rail workers?
Obviously, I'll jump straight in. Of course, I'll be supporting the RMT. I've got a motion in about that in the next week, so we can go out on the picket lines and maybe give them some financial support to their strike fund. So I hope that goes through. But I will certainly be out there with the RMT on their picket line in Lincoln.
Well, my name's Kate and I'm a midwife, and I'm marching today for a number of things. We've not had a decent pay rise in years. The profession is becoming more and more stretched. There's less and less of us to do more and more, and it is impacting on the midwives that are left and the families that we care for. And it is absolutely devastating to see the reports that come out of Nottingham, that come out of East Kent, that come out of Shrewsbury, and it's repeated over and over again, and the same things are to blame. It is the lack of staff, and every family deserves a midwife and a maternity system that can care for them and their babies, and that is why I am here today. I want my profession to be able to do a good job for the people that we look after.
My name's Gaz Jackson. I'm the RMT regional organiser for Yorkshire and Lincolnshire.
And why are you marching today?
We're marching today because we deserve better, we demand better. As a trade union movement, you'll see around us today hundreds if not thousands of people out here. We can't rely on the government and our workers on Network Rail and the train operating companies. We're taking action next week. We ask for as much solidarity as possible because this is going to be, we're not fighting the companies, we're fighting the government.
And there's been some pretty disgraceful attacks from the Tories on rail workers, saying they're all highly paid. I mean, what do you have to say to that?
That's absolute nonsense. We've got cleaners that are on minimum wage. The median salary of train workers is around anywhere between 20 and 30,000. The issue isn't with them people, it's the people that are on six-figure sums that are earning millions and millions of pounds. It's the top of the tree that are the problem, it's not the workers.
So my name is verdasco. I'm marching today to say enough's enough. I mean, we've seen the Tories try and get away with everything, with the lying, with the raising of the prices, with inflation, not letting us have our wages be raised. So it's time that we say enough's enough, and as a bigger majority, we say that we want to see an end to this. We want prices to match up to inflation. We want to stop the job losses. We want to show solidarity with all the strike actions going on, and we just want to say that we're more than they are. So if we say enough's enough, that's it.
And what do you think people can do after this to kind of build the resistance?
So don't let this be a one-time thing. If you came here, that's great, and it's obviously amazing that we've got this really great turnout, but let this continue, let the strike continue. It's really good that we link up all the struggles together. So for example, we have the rail worker strikes that are coming up next week. So if you want to get involved with that, you should really do that, because a victory in that front is a victory for all of us. And if you were here fighting for your own right to see pay rises, see the job losses be stopped, then you want to support the rail workers, because a victory for them is going to be a victory for the wider movement that we are part of.